I can see why people don't think I'm pale now, because Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Kyrielle and today I'm actually doing a video that one of you guys actually requested. 3 months too late, mind you. I'm so sorry it's taken me this long to do this video. I was going through my list of videos the other day that I had like written down, and I saw this one and I was just like ugh, because I knew that one of you guys wanted it, and I'm so sorry that you've had to wait for so long, but hopefully you still enjoyed the video. But today we're going to be battling out two primers. Today I'm going to be comparing the Unicorn Primer Drops, which you guys know. I love this primer. I tested this out with the Farsali Unicorn Essence because they looked very similar and this looked like a dupe. If you want to see my video comparing this one to the Farsali one, I'll leave it in the little eye over here for you guys. I uploaded that like a year ago, and can I just say how much I've changed within that year. I don't know if it's me or if it's my editing, but in my old videos, I don't know what was wrong with me, but I felt like I'd hit the slow-mo button because I don't know, I just spoke really slowly and weirdly. But anyway, this is actually my second bottle of this, but today we're going to be comparing it with the Makeup Revolution Superfruit Extract Antioxidant Rich Serum and Primer, which they do sound very similar, and I'm pretty sure they look similar, but I haven't actually looked in this yet, so we're going to see. So if you're not familiar with the Barry M one, it's an oil-free elixir packed with superfruits. It's got like goji berry in it, kai berry, watermelon. It's got a lot of good things in here. It's supposed to brighten, detoxify, hydrate and smooth the skin, which I do agree with that, to be honest, and it can be used as like a skincare treatment, but it is like a tacky base, so I don't personally use this for that. I just use this as like a primer, but it does say that it can be used as a skincare treatment. You can pick this up from like Boots, Superdrug, Barry M's website. They're in a lot of retailers, and I'm pretty sure you can buy these online as well from different stores, and this little baby is $7.99. You get 15 ml, so it's not too much in here, but it's also not that expensive. So I mean, I'm not here to tell you where to spend your money, but I am saying it is a good products if you are interested. Now the Makeup Revolution one, obviously you can get this from Makeup Revolution's website, or Beauty Bay also hold it, and Superdrug also sells Makeup Revolution, so this one again is pretty accessible. This is a little bit more pricey. It is actually £10. So looking into the claims of the Revolution one, it's supposed to be a dual purpose serum and primer, helps replenish skin moisture, and has subtle iridescent shimmer for an unbeatable glow. It says it's formulated with blueberry to help environmental damage, which is quite cool, and it's supposed to help support the skin barrier. I'm not quite sure what they mean by that, but help stop damage. I don't know. It's supposed to be lightweight and leave your skin feeling soft with the iridescent glow. So to be honest, it's not really claiming to do as much as the Barry M one, so we'll see if they are similar at all. I'm really sorry if the lighting keeps changing. I'm actually using natural lighting today, so I can't really do a lot about it. But anyway, without further ado, let's zoom you guys in and let's have a look at these primers side by side. Alright, so consistency. As far as the Barry M one, obviously I already use this a lot, so I know what it's like. It's more of a gel base, and it's quite thick in texture, and it's pink in colour. It's very pretty. It does have a subtle glow to it, but there's no shimmer involved. It literally just leaves your skin kind of just looking glowy and healthy. It also smells amazing. It's very lightweight, does leave a very tacky base, so I really like this for a primer. Now let's go on in to the Makeup Revolution one. I actually forgot to say as well, with the Makeup Revolution one you get 30 ml, so you get double, and it's about £3 more, so really you're getting more products. Hopefully this one is just as good and maybe comparable, so you guys can kind of save a little bit of money, but we shall see. So the Makeup Revolution one is slightly different, as in it's not the pink color. It looks very shimmery though. It's got a kind of blue like iridescence to it. It's like a weird looking color. Oh my god, that smells good. It smells like vanilla. It smells really good. They both smell so different, so I've got a lot of smells going on right now. It does feel similar in consistency, but it's got a little bit more slip to it. It feels more oily. The Barry M one is oil free. I don't think this one is. It has given a glow to my skin. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this. I'm going to have to contort my hands in different ways to show you. It does feel different, but they are drying down to a similar way. It's just the Barry M one is more tacky. The Revolution one has a little bit more of a slip to it, so I don't know if it's going to hold my foundation the same way, but we shall see. First of all, I'm going to do the Barry M side, and you guys have seen me use this before on my channel. I do really like it. I just kind of rub it in with my fingers. Every single time I put it on, I'm like, and even though it's pink, it doesn't leave like a pink cast or anything. It's just overall like a really good primer. You may be able to see it's given me like a little bit of a glow, and I don't know if you can see, but this gives like a little bit of tack to my skin. My hair's sticking to it. So let's see what the Makeup Revolution one does. Yeah, as you can see, that's a lot more liquidy. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's work with this for a second. This does smell really nice. This does feel a lot more oily, but it's not like I'm using a primer oil. It just feels just a little bit more slick, that's all. It's absorbed a lot quicker into my skin. It is a little bit weird. Because it felt more oily, I thought it was going to take longer to absorb, but it really didn't. This one is actually sticky too, which is quite surprising because, as I said, it feels more oily. As far as the sheen goes, I feel like I'm getting more of a sheen on the Barry M side compared to the Revolution. Side by side, I feel like I'm getting more from this side than the Revolution. Now I'm gonna apply my foundation. Now you guys know what it applies like on the Barry M side, so I'm gonna do it quickly and just discuss it once I've finished. Then we'll compare it to the Makeup Revolution side, so I'll be right back in a second. Okay, so I just did a combination of the Revolution Conceal and Define foundation in the shade F1 and also the L'Oreal Fresh Wear foundation in the shade 15 Porcelain. I've been loving these two as a combination recently, and the Fresh Wear, if I'm having any texture issues or anything, I just pop this on top and seriously, it saves the day. It's such a good foundation. Just wish there were paler shades. Anyway, whenever I apply the foundation to the Barry M one, it always leaves a very nice hydrated, tacky, radiant base for anything to go on top on. Because of the tackiness, it just makes it all stick really well and makes the most of products that I put on top. So I really do love this primer. I'm going to do it exactly the same on this side. We'll just say there is still a little bit of tackiness as it's had like a little bit of time to dry down. It is still a little bit tacky, but let's try the foundation on. On this side, the foundation isn't taking as long to blend out. On the Barry M side, I do sometimes find that it can stick in places and it just takes a little bit more effort to blend out, whereas this is very effortless. Like that barely took me any time at all to blend out, which is pretty good. I'm gonna go in with one more layer. I'm trying to put little product on my forehead these days. I don't know, I just don't like putting too much on my forehead, so I'm gonna leave that till last. My nose is very porous around this side. I barely get any pores on this side of my nose, but this side, geez, this foundation just goes right on in and fills all those problems. As far as finish and everything, I feel like it is giving a more matte finish. Not completely, you know, flat matte, but it's not giving me the same kind of luminosity. I thought I'd get more glow out of this side than what I am. I'm gonna quickly go over with the Fresh Wear, bring more glow back to the skin. Fresh Wear just kind of saves the day. It's so good. Okay, so comparison. The Barry M side gives more sheen to the skin, gives more of that healthy glow, whereas the Revolution one really doesn't do the same thing. It looks more of a powdery finish with the foundation, and it doesn't give that overall sheen to my face that the Barry M one does. Like I think you can see on like the high points of my face and stuff, it just brings my face to life a little bit more, whereas this one just doesn't do the same thing. I just feel like the Revolution one hasn't really done that much. It did have a tacky base, so it did give a nice stick for my foundation, but it was also very blendable. But I don't think I prefer the finish, so I preferred the application process on the Revolution side, but I prefer the look of the Barry M one. One thing I will say, whenever I use the Barry M one, I have to set my makeup because it does leave a little tacky residue and you can kind of feel it on your skin until you set it. So I am feeling that on the Barry M side, whereas on the Makeup Revolution side, it is pretty much like all dried down. The tackiness that I originally felt from the actual primer is no longer there anymore. So if you don't like a tacky base, maybe this one will be better for you. But to me, they are two very different formulas, so I wouldn't say they're comparable. I am going to be wearing this throughout the day, so we can see if there's any difference in the way my foundation foundation wears. But yeah, I'll just go finish off my makeup and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I just thought I'd check in and just let you guys know that this is what my final face looks like, and also just let you know that I had no trouble blending any product or anything like that. I did powder down my face, but my face still feels pretty normal on each side. There isn't really a difference on the way that my skin feels. I don't feel any heaviness, I don't feel any tackiness. The only thing that I do kind of notice is the fact that on Revolution side, I feel like my pores are a little bit more visible. The Barry M side is a little bit more smooth and also a little bit more luminous, as I said earlier. So personally, I think I am preferring the Barry M side. But yeah, we'll see how this wears throughout the day. And yeah, I think that's pretty much I have to say for now. I'll see you guys later on. Hey guys, so I thought I'd just do a quick check-in. It's been about 7 hours since you last saw me, so it has been pretty much a full day, but I really just want to wash my face right now. I feel tired and I want to go to bed. It's not even that late, it's like 7 o'clock at night. I'm just tired. You know those days you just feel like you've run a marathon? I just feel I'm having one of those days. So my hair is up and I look a little crazy, but that's okay, it's fine. So actually looking at my skin side by side, Barry M one is so much more oily than the Revolution one. So if you have more oily skin, the Revolution one kind of keeps your oils at bay a little bit more. I obviously haven't touched up throughout the whole day, so this is what my face looks like naturally after several hours of wearing foundation. And as you can see on the Barry M side, I am looking very, very dewy. It hasn't broken down the foundation or anything, it's just brought through my oils. And on the Makeup Revolution one, I am slightly shiny, like on my nose and pretty much all around my face, but it's not as drastic. I mean, neither of them claim to be oil controlling, so can't really put them down for that, but you know, if it is something you are looking into trying and you have that kind of skin type, it's just something to bear in mind. Anyone with drier skin would probably benefit a little bit more from the Barry M one. If I'm honest though, they look pretty decent on both sides. I don't mind my face looking like this. I probably would powder like around here, you know, my T-zone area, and go about the rest of my day. My actual foundation doesn't look bad, it's just literally I am quite oily. As of right now, I still prefer the Barry M one texture wise and feel wise, and the way that it made my foundation stick a little bit more. But I am going to try the Makeup Revolution one again, just because it did control my oils a little bit more. Maybe I could combo prime and have it like in the center of my face and the Barry M one around the perimeter. I don't know, maybe that's just a little bit extra. But yeah, that is it from me for this video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. If you enjoy content like this, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Just hit the red button down below and hit the bell button next to it to get notified of all my future uploads. I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I hope to see you on the next one. Till then, bye guys. Let me just hydrate for a second. My name is Kyrielle, and to do oh my god, Superfruit extra. It says it's formulated with oh my god, I cannot say that again. Stone cold. Baby, feel happy for you. Know that I am, even if I can't understand. If happiness hurts, I'm happy for you.